Ooh, welcome to Broadway Radical, where it's Halloween month, and that means we're gonna talk about spooky musicals. Today we're talking about, oh sweet, Sweeney Todd. That's like the best musical ever. Wait, everything wrong with Sweeney Todd. Ooh, boy, here we go again. Johnny Depp was the source of much sexual confusion in my young life. We're not gonna be talking about the movie version, really. I just wanted to say that. The train whistle was giving me a heart attack like 3 separate times.
I have sailed the world, beheld its wonder, but there's no place like London.
Really? Is there actually no place better than London? Because this show makes it seem like London is pretty bad. Then something Brexit. How did Sweeney escape prison? I feel like there's a period piece version of the Shawshank Redemption that we're not getting to see. Oh, also, since Anthony picked Sweeney up at sea, what the f was his plan? I'm gonna break out of this apparently sea prison and then just kind of swim around until hopefully a ship notices me. Anthony's name is spelled like Anthony, but everyone says Anthony, and that reminds me of another set of characters that are like that. I have to go, but first, let me tell you a story about a guy that's definitely not me.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it.
I mean, it's got like 2 people you know who are, but that doesn't mean everybody is. That's a very small sample size for such a large population. My point is, this dude is already primed to be a serial killer before he even finds out what happened. Speaking of which, I just realized Sweeney is JD from Heathers if he lived in Victorian England.
Now leave me, Anthony. I beg of you. There's somewhere I must go. Something I must find out now, and alone.
We did not sound like the most dramatic person ever, which actually hashtag relatable. Also,
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with...
are you kidding me?
Transport, did you say? What was his crime?
Foolishness.
Wait, foolishness? They can't arrest you for that. Hashtag I know because I would already be in jail.
Would no one have mercy on her?
So it is you, Benjamin Barber!
Gee, what tipped you off? The part where I screamed? We would have a completely different musical if Sweeney was just like, so, she died then. She's dead? Is that accurate?
Not Barker. Todd. Now. Sweeney Todd.
Okay, let's talk about this name change for a moment. Is Todd his last name? Or is it his first, and Sweeney just denotes what kind of Todd he is? What kind of a name is Sweeney? It sounds like you were a dude that had a regular name and made a fake one when he went to his goth phase.
These are my friends.
I relate to this on a personal level because I too only have friendships with inanimate objects. So Joanna falls in love with this random dude who just shows up outside her window. Why? Surely he can't be the only guy that's ever looked up at her. She probably has creepy dudes sending her birds and shit all the time, and she's like, yeah, this one.
I steal you, Joanna.
Just like property, which as a woman in this time period, you 100% are. Over the course of like 5 minutes, Anthony falls madly in love with this person that he doesn't even really know. That's something I would do.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
And this is why we have child labor laws. Story time. So when I was in 6th grade, I did this song for a talent show. I was dressed up, I had a little newspaper boy cap and everything, and I was adorable. It basically was like that scene from Jersey Girl. Also, yeah, my mom took me to go see this movie in theaters when I was like 12, and I'm still not sure if that was bad parenting or excellent parenting. Yo, Pirelli, you maybe wouldn't lose this if you didn't spend half your time singing.
No longer as a daughter, as a woman.
Nope. Also, friendly reminder that Joanna is 16. So in this scene, the Beatles was like, maybe she doesn't like you because of your beard or whatever. Like, yeah, that's definitely it. This quartet is the second best moment in musical theater. Why is that something wrong with it? Fuck you, that's why.
But first, sir, I think a shave. The closest I ever came.
Wow, he's gonna give me a really close shave. Good, awesome.
How they make a man sing.
Wait a minute. Do they know they're in a musical? Theory confirmed! A whole song making puns about killing and eating people is the most hilarious thing you've ever seen. Yes, this is the best moment in musical theater. So let's talk about this whole arrangement for a minute. Sweeney is killing just about everybody who comes into his shop. The only time we see him letting his patrons survive is when his wife and kid come. So, like, first of all, how does no one notice? Also, way to kill off all your business. Also, does he spare the one dude with the wife and kid because they exist or because they're there? Does Sweeney ask them all, like, hey, before I cut your hair, you don't have a wife and kid, do you? Hey man, have you seen our friend? He came in here like 20 minutes ago and hasn't come out. No. Well, I mean, we saw him walk in and not walk out. I wonder what the extent of Sweeney and Lovett's relationship is. Like, they do it. Probably not, right? Maybe? The judge seems like the kind of guy who would complain about these darn millennials and their political correctness. Wait a minute. Judge Turpin is Trump. Oh, God, there goes the comment section.
An offering to this Mr. Fogg, the highest price for hair of the exact shade of Joanna's, which I trust you know.
Why would he know that? Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Sure. Lucy figures out what anybody watching the entrance to the shop would have figured out immediately. The moral of the show is, revenge is bad, but damn, is it ever satisfying to watch Turpin get his. And after all that, Mrs. Lovett's still like, so, we're getting married, right? Okay, that was a fun one. That was, yeah. Subscribe. Go check out the summary and analysis that I did on this. It was one of my first videos back when I still made these on Windows Movie Maker, so it may be a little rough, and by maybe, I mean it absolutely is. Those were the days. Oh, and I know it's pronounced Skylar, so please stop killing me. Love you though. See you next time.